Hello and welcome to a very cold Yorkshire allotment, and well, I hope you're all well. I'm next to my amazing raspberry bush. Do you know, I've had so many raspberries off here every day now. I come down and pick one or two. There's a gust of wind. I think I might have to carry on filming indoor. As I say, I come down every day, I pick 1, 2 or 3 little raspberries, and what I've started to do is put them straight into the freezer, and they freeze really well, and they can be used later on in anything, cooking, smoothies, whatever you want. Just incredible things. I'm really pleased this one. I think the others that aren't doing anything at all must be early varieties, so spring next year, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. I have just found a packet of onion seeds, and I really want some onions this year, so I'm going to dedicate myself. Oops, here we go again. Let's just give it a second. I'm going to leave the onion packet there in the hope it stops the wind from reaching the microphone. And well, these can start to be sown in December as we look forward to the things we can put in the garden or in your greenhouse in preparation for next year. Sit back, relax. I think I might have to go and film in my shed and enjoy today's show. Well, here I am sat in my shed, and I have my obligatory cup of tea, so cheers. Let's hope it's not too hot. Oh no, it's just right. It's been outside in the wind, but we're in here nice and calm. It really is blowing a gale today, but well, we need it, don't we? Because the flag needs to fly high, and it's having a wonderful time out there. Is the Yorkshire flag, so we'll leave that to it, shall we? And let's get on with the show. Well, also I've snuck a biscuit in, don't tell anybody. Nice to have a bit of an accompaniment. So we're going to go off to Chesterfield, because I thought what we'd do today was, as well as talking about some of the things I'm doing, we're going to look at some of the things you're doing. And as you know, I love seeing your photographs. So I say we're popping off to Chesterfield to Carol and Rob. Now, Carol and Rob have been contributors to the show ever since it started, and I thank both of you for that. Always contributing photographs, and it's great to see them. Now, you've grown some lovely courgettes. Look at these, absolutely beautiful. But what do you do with the courgette apart from slice them up and pop them in a pan and with a bit of oil and stuff like that, maybe in stews? But Carol had got a recipe off her friend Sue for a cake, a courgette cake. And look at it, it looks amazing. I wonder what it tastes like. Carol, you have to let me know. I presume it's like beetroot cake. It doesn't taste like beetroots at all because of all the other ingredients in it, but it just adds extra nutrients and vitamins. So fantastic, well done, what an achievement. I know lots of you out there make things. Like Helena, I know in Stockport, you make jams and you do your own green tomato chutney. Now there's a mouthful, green tomato chutney, and I'm sure we'll get some pictures of those very shortly. Speaking of green tomato chutney, Teresa in Rotherham, you've made your own, because you've got lots of tomatoes apparently, and you've made your own. And here is a little photograph of the finished result. Look at those in those lovely jars. Isn't it fantastic? And I know that you've been also growing things. You're very proud of your second cucumber. It may be small, but I bet it tastes fantastic. And of course, look, we've got some tomatoes, and I think they're runner beans. They look amazing too. So congratulations to that. It doesn't matter how much you grow, as long as you grow enough to enjoy. That's what I always say. It doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 carrots or 3 or 4 potatoes. You've grown something and you've had a go, and that's really the most important thing. Same with my chilies actually. I've not grown that many this year, and they're still quite small, but that's because of the design, the variety of the chilies I've grown. And by gum, they'd half pack a punch. Now, we're going to Rotherham to Mary, and Mary, you've sent me all sorts of pictures in recently. Remember the amazing carrots that you grew? Well, you're at it again. Parsnips. Look at this. Amazing. And you do call them parsnips and aliens from a different planet. They do look like that, don't they? All amazing shapes, but one of them is 16 inches long. How fantastic. So congratulations. As I said to you in a text, Mary, I can't grow parsnips. I don't know whether it's my soil here or whether it's just me. They don't seem to take. I've tried all sorts of ways. I've tried seeds on a paper and put that in the ground. They've not come up. I've tried seeds on their own. I've tried pre-growing them, which you're not really supposed to do. That's not really happened. So I'll have to have a look at that. I do like the odd parsnip, especially roasted. Really distinctive flavour. Very strong, aren't they, parsnips? But very, very nice too. Do you remember I talked about my tomato sauce? That I'd whizzed it in the blender and it had gone all pink. Well, here's a little picture of it. And it just didn't look right. So obviously I didn't do any more of that. I chopped them all by hand, added lots and lots of more tomatoes into it, and I brought it back to what was and is an amazing base now. It's got garlic in it, and well, this is it as it was in the pan after. So we've got a before shot, which is the pink one, and then the more darker red, which were more attractive really. I don't like the look of the pink, and they've been put into freezer bags. Well, I'm enjoying my cuppa. It's keeping my hands warm. It's a little cool in the shed, and well, here we have my onion sets for next year. Well, not sets, they're onion seeds. Onions are, I've found at times, difficult to grow. I know lots of you have massive success with your onions, and in fact, here's a look back to when Mr. Parton in Loughborough, you grew your onions, and very successfully too. So, well, here's to me growing better onions, and these are going to go in December inside, and then early next year, March, April, I could actually sow them outdoors if I wanted as well. So fingers crossed we can get some decent onions. Well, look at this, the sun's out, it's absolutely amazing. Well, what can I say? Thank you very much again for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and look, I have a couple of little cucumbers. So well, Teresa, you're not on your own. Amazing things, and they really do taste it, and it doesn't matter how small they are, because well, the rabbit will eat some of it anyway. And I have my green tomatoes here, so you never know, I might be making chutney this next week. So if you've got any good recipes, I like the idea of the apple and the onions. Maybe I could use that. I'm not really a chutney fan, to tell you the truth, but I could make it because I've got lots of green tomatoes and give it away. Isn't that exciting? A gift for Christmas. So watch out, anybody that knows me, you might be getting chutney for Christmas. Good luck with that one. As I say, once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. I hope you've enjoyed this look at what everybody else is growing around the country. It's really great to see it. Thank you once again for your photographs, and well, we'll see you next time here on the Yorkshire Allotment.